Why do you think Latinx roles in particular are so scarce in Hollywood today?
I think at this point, it's a matter of getting more Latinx writers, producers, directors, more people behind the scene. As you said before, we have plenty of actors who are ready, willing, and able to tell any and every story out there, but we just need the right people to make those stories happen. And in order for us to kind of get ahead, we can either do two things. We can just start casting people as characters, regardless of their backgrounds, and use our Latin actors that are out there to tell amazing stories and be these amazing characters where their background is irrelevant, or really take hold of our own stories and make sure that they're produced correctly, told correctly, that our voices are heard in the proper manner, not just through the eyes of someone who believes they understand what we go through. So I think a lot of the times when roles are created for us, it's through a kind of Americanized idea of what people believe Latin culture is, or who we are, that we're one kind of homogenous group of people that all are the same, that speak the same, that have the same traditions, when in fact we have so many different cultural idiosyncrasies within each country, our own slang, our own food, our own dances, our own indigenous people, our own indigenous slang, our own colonialization, our own experiences of that. And that's something that we need to start addressing much more. Even, while I was doing Orange, I played a role that was just a despicable human being, a drug addict that killed her child, locked her in a cage. But I took that role because of its reflection on what it meant to an actual story that was happening in New York City, where a poor girl was, neglected and died in her home. And I thought that was a story that should be told, because I don't think everyone in the far west, Midwest out there could really relate to that. They don't understand that things like this happen. And even people that lived nice, happy lives don't understand that you have your nice, happy, middle-class home, New York City, but like 2 blocks down, there's a kid in a cage. So you have to pick and choose your battles sometimes. But then when it's something that I was approached with recently, and like the first scene is just like in a bikini, big earrings, big nails, the whole like stereotype round the way girl, I didn't feel that was going to be a project for me. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with taking it, but for me, that was not a battle that I was gonna choose. I think we see enough of that, so we can move on from that.
How do you remain optimistic about the future of Latinx presence in Hollywood?
Oh, just have a good circle of great Latinx actors, writers, producers, family, friends, dancers. Just keep each other motivated, keep each other's spirits up, because we have an embarrassment of riches when it comes to talent in our community, in our friends and family. So just making sure that we all support each other through the good times and the bad. One of my great friends, Raul Castillo, he's an up and comer actor. He's done some great things. He's been on some great shows, and he'll come over and help me self-tape, for an audition. Like, you just keep helping each other all the way up, and you go up, you reach back, you bring somebody else up with you. That person reaches back and brings the next person up with you. As long as we just keep encouraging each other, motivating each other, and kind of like helping each other realize that anything is possible.